Hello, this is needlepointers.com, and today I'd like to show you how to make some Harry Potter wands. These are a few that we have made. And what you would need is, it depends on what you're doing. You can use beads. On this one I used some of this and just wrapped it around. You're going to need sandpaper, a hot glue gun. You're going to need a 1/4 inch dowel that is about 4 inches long. You cut the dowel, and then the next thing that you're going to do is, with the sandpaper on the one end, you're going to make it into whatever a point, or whatever you want on the one end. These down here we're doing the pointed end, and you just use some sandpaper and keep rubbing it on there until you get it to the shape that you like. Okay, I think that's pretty good, but you can get it as sharp, you can make it dull, you can do whatever you want with it, okay? Now, the next thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be using the glue gun to make sort of the designs. But as I said, for instance, on this one, this is an example of where I glued some pony beads together, and that would be the handle, and these are drops of glue. Or these here, you see I just did seed beads, and I used the hot glue to make the handle. On this one, that again, the handles with the hot glue, and I just put a swirl going down with the glue to make the design on there. So I'll show you a little bit. Now if you're doing this, of course the hot glue, it's hot, so you might want an adult to help you supervise as you're doing this. All you do is do the glue on there and let it form however you want. I'm just going to do a little handle this time, and it takes it a little while to dry, and then to make the design on there, you just take your hot glue and put whatever you want on. And as I said, you can roll this in beads, or use whatever you happen to have. Use your imagination. So as you see, this is what you would do, and as you see, it's forming. You have to hold it and form whatever style you want. Okay? Now after that is all cooled and dried, I'm not going to have it dry completely, but you have the idea. That's what you would do in order to make the design on your wand. Okay? The next thing you would do, you would use just some sort of craft paint, like acrylic paint, and you would paint it. So here I have one that I've already painted, as you can see. I used a black, and then you can also add highlights. And to do that, just put a little paint, use your paintbrush, dip it in, but then take off a lot of the paint, and then just put little highlights on there. Like so, if you want. And this is a real fun project to do. As you can see, we've made quite a few wands, and it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please visit our website, needlepointers.com, for more crafting information. Also, if you liked it, please click the like button, share it with your friends, and comment. Thank you.